Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show, where we talk all of the trending stories in Dubai. And what a show we have planned out for you today. Our top story, Dubai Bling. Netflix has dropped a new show about Dubai millionaires. Sad news for Bieber's believers. He has cancelled his show due to health problems. Also, an army personnel has helped out with a flat tire, and we are living for this positive social media.
Yes, we are. And then after that, I think that's weekend.
And later on in the show, this YouTuber, she racks up millions of views, hundreds of thousands of views, thousands of views for her moving to Dubai trips. Tips and tricks. It's Mael and she'll be with us later on in the show. But look, it's Friday and we are super excited to ring in the weekend with you. But we want to know, do you have a Friday vibe? And I'll tell you why. We have walked into the studio this morning and I've got gym hair, wearing a loose shirt because I'm thinking, you know, not really do too much for a Friday. It's like you chill.
I think when the event calls for it, the day calls for it.
But the day itself is always... The day itself is always more chill on a Friday. So you come in, I don't know, like during the week I might wear heels. Or this is definitely like a female-focused chat, but like a much more relaxed Friday vibe. And every single Friday, without fail, I'm like in a t-shirt, a hoodie, a shirt. Simran comes in dressed to the absolute nines. And I'm like, where are you going?
I think I might switch it up. But yeah, I mean, it's just a perk of going to the gym.
Where like you look like you could be off to a gala event and it's only 8:38 in the morning. No wonder it takes a while to get ready. Technical difficulty. Thank you, Ali. This is Ali. He's also doing a Friday vibe. Or is this an everyday vibe?
I'm gonna punch you in the face, vibe.
No, he's just doing the mic. Thank you, Ali.
Thanks, Ali. Thanks. Anyway, but talking about outfits.
You look like a Disney princess this morning.
Stop it.
You do. She's got like this locket. I'm like, am I in the photo? Am I?
What lock?
The locket.
It's not a locket. It's
looks
like
like
a
a locket.
shell. Yeah. Thanks, but you look pretty cool. You look like, you know, I'm gonna go for a basketball game with the homies. So that's it. Goose is over. So it's like just a nice chill.
I didn't plan to go to a basketball game. What?
What are your plans after work today?
I'm going to Topgolf.
Ah, there you go. Something sporty vibe.
But I'm going to change. I don't wear what I'm wearing later during the day, but I just think that Friday is a more chill day.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a different type of Friday? Do you change it up on a Friday?
What's your Friday vibe?
Simran goes glamorous, like this. Like, look, you're literally like ready, and I just do a more relaxed.
I literally wear the same outfit for the full day because I'm not gonna go and change and take the effort of carrying stuff around. Like, I hate that. So I just wear one outfit the full day and that's it. Like, my day has been, you know, like we're halfway there.
Getting ready and like doing the outfit stuff later is like the best part of the day, the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
If I'm like going out for a big night out, the best part is getting ready, having a coffee, putting on makeup. Anyway, we digress. It is Friday and we're going to be talking all things Dubai Bling. A Netflix show has dropped and it's all about millionaires in Dubai. So yesterday, Netflix Mina released a teaser of a brand new original Dubai Bling. The new series will be premiering on October 27th. And that's all the official information we have. The teaser was dropped on Netflix Mina. You can see us beside it. You can see it beside us. However, we're getting a little bit more information, and actually, Arabian Business, they posted an exclusive, according to sources, with more information. So here's what they've got, and we're still like trying to verify it, but this is what we're getting.
Okay, so here's the tea. Now, Arabian Business reports, it says that the show is about 10 millionaires from the UAE, Saudi Arabia, Lebanon, Kuwait, Iran, India, and Australia, who now call Dubai home. And this well and possibly includes Chris Fade, Farhana Bodhi, DJ Bliss, Ibrahim Al Samadi, and they're all set to star in the show. And that is... Whoo! Piping hot tea.
Piping hot tea. We don't have the official on it just yet, but look, we've had Real Housewives of Dubai. We've had Dubai Hustle, and this is potentially. Sheer was like, "Oh, I wonder if it's the same as is it Empire Bling, which is rich Asians in the States, which is California." Thank you, Sheer. Rich Asians in California, and they are like mega wealthy, and it's just them going about their life. So, but this is going to be about the glitz and glamour of Dubai. In case we hadn't had enough, I'm excited. I love a Dubai show, and I love Netflix productions. Are always done so well, and will this be the first major Netflix production in Dubai? It could be.
Possibly, but this is so exciting. We've heard rumors about this for so long now. And now we have reports saying that they've heard from sources, so more stuff in the air. But we'll find out soon. But I feel like if this happens, it's going to be one of the most blockbuster shows, especially in this region.
Cannot wait. It's going to hopefully have the stars that we've gone through. Chris Fade, Farhana Bodhi, and 10 more just talking about their life in Dubai, putting Dubai on the world map, which we love, and talking all things money. We're going to jump into our next story.
There's something in my eye. But Dubai is all set. One second, you guys. I'll tell you all exactly what Dubai is set for. To be one of the top wealthiest cities by 2030. So home to tens of thousands of millionaires.
What?
Yeah.
Tens of thousands of millionaires.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. Tens of thousands, like many millionaires. If you ain't Daddy Warbucks or have one in Dubai, then the city definitely makes you feel like one with all of its opulent shindigs. So is it any wonder that 67,900 millionaires, we have 67,900 millionaires, 202 centimillionaires, and 13 billionaires have made the skyscraper-studded city their humble abode. And that number is only set to snowball and gain momentum, with Dubai being expected to break into the top 20 wealthiest cities by 2030. Along with Dubai, the millionaire populations of Mumbai and Shenzhen is seeing an upward current as well.
And it's no surprise considering the incredible infrastructure we have here. And this is a new report by Henley and Partners. They say that Dubai currently ranks 23rd globally with its highly diversified economy. Dubai's multifarious commercial competency has given way to many strong key sectors, including basic materials, hotels, financial services, oil and gas, real estate, retail, and transport. And I'm assuming there's billionaires in all of these industries. The report goes on to reveal that affluent parts of Dubai, including Emirates Hills, Jumeirah Golf Estates, and Palm Jumeirah is where they live.
I know. When I saw it, I'm like, we have one of those right
These
here.
These places have apartment blocks that potentially house millionaires.
Can you touch me?
No, because then my luck will leave.
No, it's not about the luck. I don't want to be touched by a millionaire. Just touch me. Please.
Imagine. Do you think this would be my hair?
She's not even. Millionaires make it look. I touched a millionaire. Let's just go with that.
Let's not speak about my economic issues. Okay, as of now, the USA is dominating the world's top 20 cities with the most millionaires in 2022, with New York taking the cake for the world's wealthiest cities ranking. Tokyo came in second place, followed by San Fran, Bay Area, and London.
So the following list is of the world's top 10 wealthiest cities ranked by the number of millionaires. Now starting with New York, then we have Tokyo, then we have San Francisco.
New York number 1. So
now we're going down to San Francisco Bay Area. Then we have London at number 4, Singapore at number 5, Los Angeles and Malibu at number 6, Chicago number 7, Houston number 8, Beijing number 9, and Shanghai number 10 with 130,000 plus millionaires. Yes.
So it's amazing the forecast that shows that Dubai is going to be on this list by 2030. We know that there's been a massive population increase in the last couple of years. And it also is pretty incredible as there is no Arab or Middle Eastern city mentioned in this list, dominated by the States and China and Japan.
Yeah.
So it'll be really, really cool that they're forecasting this. Not surprising. We always talk about like crypto millionaires are bringing their industries here. Retail people are coming, like people from all over eyed Dubai in the pandemic when we had one of the, as we know that, you know, Abu Dhabi, also Dubai, some of the most resilient cities in the world during COVID, incredibly handled. So it is no surprise that people eyed it. And we just have, there's a wildlife that you could live here. But also, as a non-millionaire, I shall state, Dubai has a tendency to let you live like a millionaire even when you're not. Like even like the views and the sunset and you just like everything that you see, you don't have to have the cash to still kind of, you know, enjoy the aura.
Very true. Like compared to other countries, like you said, the views. It's something that I mean, you really don't need to be a millionaire to enjoy here in Dubai. Like fountain shows, so many free things around the city that in other places you would have to pay a fortune just to, you know, be have access to. So it's so interesting, and that too, like this place is all about, you know, that it really influences you, you know, that millionaire mindset. It puts you in the right state of mind to hustle, to make that living for yourself, like dream of a lifestyle and try to, like, you know, work to achieve it. So it's not just about like, oh, the city has so many millionaires, but it also like pushes you to make a living for yourself.
Yes, and I'm constantly inspired by I'm going to say particularly female entrepreneurs, but entrepreneurs in the city, because it breeds that. And I think there's no other city where you constantly think, I could actually do that. I could start my own business. I could. And we're constantly seeing those stories. And so not only is it going to be importing millionaires, we're also going to be growing our own. We just need to water every day.
Water ourselves.
The shower will breed our millionaires. Okay, let's jump into our next story. Sad news for Believers. He has officially cancelled his Dubai show due to health problems. It has now sadly been confirmed by the Coca-Cola Arena. So Justin Bieber shows at the Coca-Cola Arena have been cancelled due to ill health. All tickets will be automatically refunded to the same card used for transaction. Now, TOP Entertainment, the promoter behind the shows at Coca-Cola Arena, they gave us this statement.
So he states, first and foremost, we support Justin in putting his health and well-being first. Whilst his decision to cancel the 2 Dubai dates is very disappointing for his many Middle East fans, we are sending him our best wishes for a speedy recovery. Our thoughts are also with everyone on the Justice World Tour, as the many people involved in preparing the Dubai shows.
And all tickets will be refunded to the same card used for the transaction. As I said, it may take 21 days, by the way. So if you're waiting for that, tickets 100% will be refunded, but do wait that 21-day period as they just kind of like roll it out. Of course, as promoters, you know, they have his health as their topmost priority. At the same time, tricky to organize and manage, but they've done a brilliant job, and they're just giving, you know, everyone 20 days to get those refunds back. And I know that people, as we've spoken about in the office, are going to be very upset about this. So many Believer fans, like, he just is known to put on such amazing shows, but no doubt Dubai will, Justin Bieber will grace Dubai with his presence once again. So we can look forward to that.
Yes, for sure. We can definitely expect that. But I know yesterday, yesterday when it was coming to the end of the office day, there was a whole series of Justin Bieber songs playing. So I'm like, guys, what's happening? Like, are we at a Justin Bieber concert? And Raneem is just like, yes, this is what we need. The concert is cancelled. We need this right now. So I know his fans are so devastated that they're not able to attend his concert in Dubai right now. But
get well soon, Justin.
Of course, it's for a greater good, and which is him having, you know, putting his health first and recovering fast. But we'll move on to our next story. A UAE army personnel helps out with a flat tire. So a resident was all praise for the UAE army after a trooper stopped to help her with a flat tire.
She can be heard saying, look at the UAE army and see how much they do really help us. She further remarked, you're so nice and I salute the army.
So from keeping the country safe to assisting residents in need, UAE authorities and royals and the army never fail to impress. And if you've seen the video on our socials, then you'll see just how the army personnel is like diligently working away at the tire. And it's not just like a, half effort, or like, okay, just assisting, making calls. No, actually there and working away and helping her out. And this is what we see the Dubai police do constantly, like literally on a daily basis.
Yeah, 100%. And yesterday, I think you shared the video, 130,000 views. So many people respond to these videos. It's so incredible to see kind of I love that people share the videos, and I love that people respect the people for the work that they do. So whether it's an army officer who's like cut out from his daily routine to help someone on the side of the road, people just really acknowledge and appreciate
Yeah.
with this level. Like your eyeballs and your views, like that's seen, by the way. Like UAE authorities will see that people, you know, respond and, you know, they're sending hearts on their videos, and that will obviously like encourage them. That's no secret. Like, you know, when you have these videos shared on big platforms, they're seeing that amount of respect that goes out to them, and there's so much love for UAE police officers, UAE army officers, and there's so much respect, and that's so important.
Yeah.
Like that really like builds a society. So it's just nice to see.
Very true. Like, and that too, like all sectors of the UAE government always finding a way to help out, and it's so brilliant because a lot of residents, when they notice this, right, or when they share this, they go like, this doesn't happen in their country, they don't face it in other places, and it's just here that you see like proper, you know, like the love and respect for each other, like the community for each other, then the you know, the locals for expats, vice versa. So it's just amazing, like all-rounder.
My tire pressure is low. I don't know what to do about it. Cafu, will they come and sort it out? Would that be
800 battery. Are you trying to imply something?
Huh?
Are you trying to imply something?
No, my tire pressure is low.
Oh.
And it's like, I literally looked at the back of my car. I was like, I feel like my car is slanted.
800 battery, because I just said like members help each other out. I hope you're not asking me to fix your tire.
Could you do it? You're a driver. I'm new.
Okay, fine, I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay, what will I get in
Cool.
return? 2 days you pick me. A week from, okay, fine. Carpool for a week.
That's what you want?
That's all I want.
Carpool for a week.
But not too early also.
We'd have to be at work at 7:15.
Okay, let me rethink this.
We'd-
Okay,
we'd have to be in the office at 7:15. Simran comes at what?
Carpool from work to home. That works.
No.
Why? I'll fix
Because
your
I
tire.
go to the gym after work.
Okay, fine. Let me think of something. Okay, fine. I'll think of something else. I'll fix your tire for something extreme.
How are you going to fix my tire?
I know how to fix tires.
Cool. Okay, guys, do stay tuned. We have still a great show lined up for you. First of all, we have Annika taking you all things happening in Dubai this weekend. And then Mabel Goulden on the show talking tips and tricks for moving and living in Dubai. Do stay tuned.
Hello folks, this is Anika Ellis Baby, and since I am back, you know what that means. There's an exciting new list of events that you can check out this weekend. First things first, Afrojack will be performing live at the Billionaire Dubai. Now you know that these guys at the Billionaire Dubai are known as the masters of extravaganza. So get ready for a night of great music and greater vibes this Friday after midnight with Afrojack. My next event is for those of you looking to experience some love and warmth for the rest of your lives. The Stray Dog Center is hosting an adoption and foster day at the Pet Shop Mega Store in Dubai Investment Park 1. This adorable event is happening this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. But make sure you fill out their approval form before you head down there, because we need to look out for our furry friends. Remember folks, adopt, don't shop. And my last event is for those of you looking to have the ultimate party in the authentic Bavarian style. That's right folks, it is finally Oktoberfest season at Ernst, and you can bet that it will be filled with only the best German hops, food and entertainment. This exciting season will run from September 17th to October 23rd every Friday, Saturday and Sunday. That's my top 3 for this weekend. If I've missed something, do let me know, because this is Dubai and there's always something for everyone. Bye-bye.
Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. Dubai is the city of glamour and gold, but moving here can come with obstacles. Here to help you on every step of the journey, and the host of the Ready or Not podcast. Welcome to the show, Mael Goulden. How is that?
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Not at all.
So I said this before the show, but I'll say it again. Your dimples are the cutest thing ever.
And I feel like I'm going to be grinning a lot like right now because I'm having a great time. So
Don't stop smiling. Can't stop looking at them. But do tell us a little
you.
bit more about yourself and our audience.
Yeah, of course. So I'm a YouTuber and I create content about Dubai. My Dubai life here has been such an amazing experience that I love sharing that with people. And I found that once I was getting more and more questions from people back in the UK where I grew up about making the move, it was such a great feeling to be able to help people really transform their life, really. So since then, I've just been making more and more content about my experience in Dubai, and I'm having a great time doing it. So yeah.
What are like the biggest questions that you get from, let's say, people in the UK moving here? Like, what's like the one that just continues that you'd love to nearly shout the answer and stick it on your forehead?
Yeah, I think it's making friends, to be honest, because I moved here alone. You know, I didn't know anyone here, and I think most people they see this life and it excites them, but they're like, oh, but all my friends are in my home country. How do I make friends? Making friends as an adult is so difficult, but I've made a few videos about making friends in Dubai and what a nice community it is, and I think everybody is very open to making new friends, which is one of the things I really love about Dubai.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
But no, I agree, because I think that everyone is in the same boat. Like,
that's what I mean.
A lot of people have come from elsewhere, and therefore people are actually more inclined to want to do new things because they're in a new city, and then also you don't have your solid circle, so people are actually more inclined to.
Yeah,
I agree.
I think so. I think it's that feeling of everyone in the same boat. There's so much amazing things to do here. You don't want to do them alone. Everybody's like, let's go do this, let's go do that, and experience these things together. So
it's not a boring city.
So they're open to you joining their circle and all of that, and like most other places where there are cliques and like you've grown up together and you just don't want anyone coming in.
Exactly. So I've said so many times that I think making friends in Dubai is easier than making friends in your home country often, because less people are moving there often. In Dubai, everybody's come from somewhere and moved across the world, and in that kind of receptive to making friends. That's some good inside information, because we knew this, but like no one ever put this into words. I think so. So that's the number one thing. But then there's a whole other, my DMs are often, how do you find a job? How do you, all the kind of the paperwork side of things that comes with making the move. It's not just, you turn up and your life has changed. So I'm, trying to help people as much as I can with how to kind of take that first step. Where do you start looking for a job, and where do you start, networking and that kind of thing.
So you have a YouTube platform, and what's really interesting about Dubai is that we're like an Instagram city, and like everyone, and I nearly think that Instagram is like an easy win for bloggers, because you just have to put a picture, but you've stayed solid on YouTube, which is cool.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I love YouTube. I'd say overall, like, me as a person, I love content creation, and that's video, that's podcasting, that's anything. It's also my job as well as my hobby. But I think YouTube, what's so nice about YouTube is that if somebody is going to take 20 minutes out of their day to watch you on YouTube, then you know that they're kind of on your team and they like you, and they're so I find it a really supportive channel, and I love the subscribers that I have on YouTube, because they genuinely support me so much. Whereas on TikTok, you're scrolling through and anybody can watch you for a couple of seconds on TikTok, but on YouTube, if they're taking time to sit down and watch your video, they know that they're like a supporter.
You can get so deep into these like 20, 30 minutes. I'm just watching someone having a coffee, going to the gym, and I'm like, should probably get up at some point. But you really can get into these YouTube holes, but you only consume the content that you like.
Or as well with YouTube, people are looking for answers to questions. So I find that that's really nice, because if you can genuinely help someone solve their problem, a great example is, just like I mentioned, finding a job in Dubai. If they are watching a video and they find my advice helpful, then you've really actually made an impact in their life, and that's a great feeling.
That's incredible perspective on YouTube. Like you can search exactly which question you want answered, unlike other platforms where it's just like you search hashtags, you know?
Scrolling and it's mindless often.
Exactly,
like I'm guilty of that.
So all of us. Yeah. But I want to ask, how many years have you been in Dubai? And also you said something about transformation. So what are some of the examples you can give of like lives you've transformed?
Yeah, sure. So I moved to Dubai 4.5 years ago, and I started my first YouTube video was actually documenting my move and, you know, me getting on the plane and being excited to start my job here. And I had been wanting to start a YouTube channel for so long, but I kind of tied it in with the move. And I find that's a really good tip for anyone that's kind of on the verge of doing something new, whether it's a new hobby or starting a YouTube channel, is if you can tie it in with something else that's new in your life, then it kind of makes it feel less scary. So I've been YouTubing for, 4.5 years, all the while I've been living here. And I would say over that like course of the past few years, I've had so many people reach out to me and just say, you know, I've been living here for 2 months now, and I just wanted to say I'm absolutely loving it, and you really helped me, and that is just the best feeling. Yeah.
What do you tell people if they are abroad and they say, should I move to Dubai?
Yes. I have a video that's should I move to Dubai in 2022? And I do start the video by saying, yeah, why not? If you're thinking about maybe doing something, you can either try it and give it a go, and if it's not for you, try somewhere else, or you can just spend the rest of the year wondering, should I have done that? So I think if people are already searching on YouTube, should I move to Dubai? I kind of think the answer is yes.
You're already manifesting it, guys.
Yeah, I think so. If you're already following people and you're thinking, that looks like a really fun and exciting city to live in, just give it a go.
You're already halfway there.
Yeah.
And there's nothing really holding you back over here. Hotel apartments, book it in, stay for a month or two, see how it goes. And visas have become more accessible now. But what would you say are some of the pros and cons of moving into the city? Like, what were some of the obstacles you faced?
Yeah, okay, that's a really good question. I'll start with the pros. I would say career-wise, I've loved living in Dubai because it's been a really great place for fast career progression. And I find that this is the case in quite a lot of industries. So I'd say this is a major pro. In terms of the cons, I think everybody does struggle with being away from their families and being away from their friends that they grew up with. But on the flip side, I actually, I remember my friends came to visit me, and then shortly after that, they moved as well. So I think, yeah. I know, I'm recruiting. I know it really does, because I think people are like, hang on a sec. That looks like so much fun, and then now we're all living in Dubai together, and it's just
Hello,
fantastic.
UAE government, we have a new recruit for you.
Yeah, honestly,
a Dubai
someone
recruiter.
give me like a badge or something.
So obstacles.
Yeah, obstacles. I would say, that adjustment kind of period for finding your network and your group of friends. It is tricky, but it can be done 100%, because like I said, the community is really open to meeting new people, and there's always new people joining as well and coming and moving over. So I'd say you can definitely find your people.
So Mael is giving us the tips and tricks for moving to Dubai. We're going to go into a quick fire ad very shortly, but before we get to that, tell us a little bit about your podcast, how it started, and the theme.
So I started my podcast just this year. So this is my newer project. I have absolutely loved kind of my personal self-development journey, and it's something I talk about a lot on my YouTube channel as well. I kind of just wanted a new space for that. And like I said, I love creating content. So I wanted to have a play around with a new kind of format of content and interviewing people. On my YouTube channel, I'm just talking to myself and talking to a camera all the time. So it was really nice to have an interview style setup where I could hear from other people and share their experiences. So the main themes of the podcast are all about living intentionally, because studies show that when you feel like you have a little bit more control over what you're doing day to day, and you feel like you're in control of your life and choosing what you want to do and living intentionally, then you are ultimately happier. And this is something that I've really found has rung true for me, and I really want to kind of share that and share how myself and other people in Dubai have kind of made that intentional decision to build their dream life in another country, and just sharing those stories, because then we can be inspired, by hearing those.
I love that. I think I heard Oprah say something about living with intention before, and the phrase always stuck with me. She was like, everything you do it intentionally, and I was like,
Yeah, I think it's a really interesting kind of framing to think about your life. You know, are you kind of just letting life happen to you, or are you kind of actually taking charge and being in the driver's seat? And I think what's so nice about the energy of Dubai is that so many people they've taken a leap of faith and they've moved across the world. So it's a really nice kind of atmosphere to have that.
So was this mindset something you had when you were back home, or is it something developed once coming here?
That's a really good question. And I would say it developed here because it's kind of, what's the word? It's kind of like, I can't think of the word, but you know when you, when something happens and you love it and you want it more. Why can't I think of the word? Yeah. Addictive. It's addictive. The feeling is addictive when you are proud of something and you've made something happen. For example, moving over, and then you're making career progression, and it's such an addictive feeling. So I was just like, wow, I'm really excited about building this dream life here.
I absolutely love the positive attitude. Like before you joined the show, we were talking about one of our stories today is millionaires moving to Dubai, and by 2030 we'll have some of the most millionaires or millionaires?
Both. Rich
wow.
people.
We'll have the most in the world. But then the conversation went on, and it's because of that mindset and mentality of like anything is possible in the city. And you were here for 4 years and loving it, and you have that attitude, which I just absolutely love.
Thank you.
Before you leave us, we want to get back to the basics. We want to play a quick fire game called Top Moving to Dubai Hacks with Mabel Goulden.
Oh, okay.
So quick fire, give us your quick answers. This is a bit subjective. How much money do I need when I move to Dubai?
I moved with nothing. I literally called my mum and was like, can you lend me £50 so I can go to brunch? Because I really I literally moved with nothing. But my company actually gave me like a cash advance. So I want that to be known that it is possible to move with nothing.
So where were you staying? How were you paying for that?
They put me in a hotel for 3 weeks, and I was literally just like, what am I doing?
Okay.
Yeah, so, but I would say that's super subjective because it totally depends on the lifestyle that you want.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. What is the most useful app to have in Dubai?
Why did I just go to Deliveroo in my mind? That's not it. That's not my answer. But
that's the first one that came.
That's the first one that came to me. Kareem, probably. Kareem is so True. I don't know. I'm probably going to hate that answer.
But Kareem is because they're going to be the super app. They'll have everything.
They do everything. Yeah.
Is it worth buying a car when moving to Dubai?
No, I don't drive, so I'm going to say no. Just get a boyfriend that can drive.
Handy.
She knows. She's the ultimate Dubai guide. This proves it. Okay.
He's going to be sitting at home being like, no more lips for you.
I know. I was like,
No, she's not in it for the car. None of us are.
No, like I said, Kareem, it's super easy, right? You don't need a car.
Kareem, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just ignore them. So the next question. One thing you should bring with you when you move to Dubai.
A good attitude, honestly. Like an attitude that's like saying yes and just be open to things.
Yes, man.
Yeah, exactly.
We have 2 more, and I actually love this question. Best Facebook group in Dubai?
Oh, good question. You know, the one that helped me in my move was ATB in Dubai, which is like for girls. But I do also
the Invite Said Casual.
Yeah, Invite Said Casual.
Good.
Yeah. And I remember that's been going for years because I asked so many questions on that group and found them so helpful. So I'll go with that.
What's it called?
It's a ladies group, and they talk about and it's like, although it's a private group, it's massive.
It's massive, yeah. So I'd say that's one of the great things about it is just you can find someone that can help you in that group because it's so big.
Any questions you might have, Simran? You can just post it there.
A to B?
ATB, yeah.
Invite Said Casual.
Yeah.
And it's very like community focused.
It is, yeah. And something I like about it is that it's females, so it's just like you can just ask the gals.
It's funny, it feels private, even though it's not.
It's really not. So yeah.
It's not a private group, it's a public group.
It is, but there's so many people in the group.
Okay. But you can post anonymously on these Facebook groups. So you have so many anonymous posts.
Yeah.
And then you're reading the post and you're like, do I know that person?
Some of them are like juicy.
I need to be on this group. Last question. Best way to make friends in Dubai?
Like I said, just saying yes to everything. You know, if it's your first day at work and somebody says
everything.
Yeah, no, everything at first. Because even if you find, you know, that this isn't your group, maybe they know someone, they can introduce you to someone. It's all about just putting yourself out there.
Okay, let's put this to the test. Casey would pick me up from my home on Monday to work at 7:30 a.m.
Does that advice stand if you've been here for 10 years?
Yeah.
What time do you want to get picked up at?
7:30 a.m.
I'm in the office
Perfect.
at 7:15. Any other time?
Okay, 7 a.m.
6:45.
Fine, 6:45.
6:30.
What are you doing?
I will pick you up at 6:30 one day.
6:30 a.m.
Let me check the traffic and the things, but if I pick you up at 6:30, if it meant we were in the office at 7:15.
You did
You're
this.
welcome.
You made this happen. I've been asking her for like since the day she got a car, which was last year.
I don't think you've asked me that much. Will I regret this on Monday morning? Love that. Say yes. Positive
Yeah.
attitude.
A great attitude, yeah.
And you'll live your best life.
I think so, yeah.
I think your attitude itself, like we see it on Instagram, how it is so positive. And in one of the pages, you're just like, it's all about jealousy. It's about getting influenced by people. So it's great, the vibe that you're putting out there.
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
No, you're welcome. Yeah, I think it's something that we really need to kind of choose to do. And I hope that I'm inspiring other people to do that as well.
Guys, what a way to end this show for this week. We are so excited to ring in the weekend with you. That is it for us on the Lovin Dubai show. Thank you very much to Mael Golden for joining us.
Thank you.
See you
Thanks
on
for
Monday
having me.
morning. Bye.